Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this morning we'll be reading from Nehemiah chapter number 9, verses 32 through 34. Now therefore our God, the great, the mighty, and the terrible God, who keepeth covenant and mercy, let not all the trouble seem little before thee, that have come upon us, on our kings, on our princes, and on our priests, and on our prophets, and on our fathers, and on all thy people since the time of the kings of Assyria unto this day. Howbeit thou art just in all that is brought upon us, for thou hast done right, but we have done wickedly. Neither have our kings and our princes and our priests, nor our fathers kept thy law, nor hearkened unto thy commandments and thy testimonies wherewith thou didst testify against them. As we look at this text here, we definitely see how relevant it is to us today and how that we can apply it to our life. First of all, we see that in the text, it's a heartfelt plea that acknowledges God's greatness and justice and covenant faithfulness, even in the face of human failure. Also, here we see that these verses invites us to reflect on how God has remained faithful through generations. In our own lives, we can pause to remember how he carries us even when we didn't deserve it. Journaling answered prayers or sharing testimonies can help us stay grounded in gratitude, as well as this is also a model of honest confession. It reminds us to our own shortcomings without excuses. In leadership, relationships, or personal growth, acknowledging where you've fallen short opens the door to healing and restoration. Here, Nehemiah doesn't just confess his own sins. He includes the sins of leaders and ancestors. This teaches us to pray not only for ourselves, but also for our communities, our churches, and even nations. It's a call to stand in the gap with compassion and courage. We also see that this is a sobering reminder that's reflecting God's word leads to brokenness. We are challenged to live differently, to be attentive, obedient, and intentional in aligning our lives with his truth and not our own. I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.